Guys, what's up? I have a theory video for you today. I'm pretty sure this is going to be the first one on the channel, but it's Deltarune theory. And I'm going to be speculating about it and future chapters. Spoiler warning for chapters 1 and 2, maybe Undertale 2. Without further ado, let's get into it. So, I think that Caddy and Johnkin are going to be next for the kids in the classroom who go to the Dark World. There are multiple things to back this up. So far, the only thing that I can't fit is that the next chapter will probably take place in Chris's house, so the next chapter might not be the one that has them in it, but maybe a future one. The first hint of the game is the hospital bead toy, where... Let me find this real quick. Okay, here. So, when you're in the hospital, you can interact with the beads, and it says that. This is a normal run, but if you do a Snowgrave route, it actually says that the blue bead is broken and torn off, so that's meant to represent Birdley. And if we go back, we can see that if this will focus, that there are like green and blue ones that look a lot like Jockington. And then there's some orange ones. Maybe it could be like supposed to be yellow for like Monster Kid, or like there's someone in QC's who's orange. Probably not, because he's just some random character. So yeah, that's the first thing. So Jockington potentially being on there means that just like Birdley was there, and there were blue beads. Since there are blue and green beads that look like Jockington, he should probably be in it. The next bit of evidence is how Caddy seems to be fairly important to Noelle. Let's see, when you ask her about Noelle, she golden hair, starry eyes, she's the light, laughing in the night, taught her protection spells, showed her stuff, but lately she slips into the darkness. And yeah, this stuff is very weird, because it basically implies that Caddy is just showing her how to do protection spells and stuff, which, by saying that she's been going into the dark, Snowgrave is potentially that dark. And so, with Caddy doing that, that could be bridging like connection between the two, so that Caddy could be set up to do Snowgrave at some point. The seating chart is also interesting, because Susie sits behind Chris, Birdley sits next to Noelle, and then cornered by those ones is Jockington behind Caddy, which is another bit of evidence that could be. So anyway, if they were in a dark world, where would that dark world be? I think that there are a couple of possible places, one being a little more likely than the other. So, one of them is like Noelle's house or something. I don't think I have it on here, but yeah, I don't. So, yeah, because you don't just put something behind a giant gate and then expect it not to be a significant place in some chapter. Plus, we know that Noelle doesn't really like her mother that much, and her father's sick, and her sister's gone, so I'm pretty sure that this would be a very good place for her, especially with Caddy teaching her stuff at her house. Don't really know why Jackton would be there. He might be, though. And another place is QC's, which is this building. Just because Caddy works there and Jackton's also there. And so they could be there like after closing, then they just fall into a dark world or something. Something like that. But that's all I have for now. Please make sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future uploads. I'll definitely try to make theories like this better in the future. This was a pretty terrible video, but see you next time. Zelda Pro, signing out.